My name is Ben Nadolski, and I'm an aquatic biologist for the Division of Wildlife Resources here in Utah.
We're here on the Weber River with a bunch of volunteer anglers. What we're trying to do is we're trying to catch Bonneville cutthroat trout. And in the Weber River, we've got a rather unique population of Bonneville cutthroat trout in that they have a pretty unique life history expression, is what we call it. For a long time, we thought that those tributaries were flushing cutthroat trout into the main stem of the Weber. And what we've realized recently through the last few years of research is that some of these fish are actually migrating back into the tributaries to spawn, and they're using various habitats both in the tributaries and in the main stem. So what we call that is a meta-population dynamic, and those fish that are moving from main stem habitats in the Weber to the smaller tributary habitats, we call those fluvial fish. And that fluvial fish is pretty rare these days. We've lost that life history expression in a lot of our cutthroat trout populations, and this is the only one that we know of in Utah for Bonneville cutthroat trout. We've been capturing cutthroat for the last few years, and we actually surgically implant little transponders inside their stomach. And that transponder gives them a unique identification code, so like a social security number essentially. And we use that number to track them around the watershed, and we have more than 1,000 fish that we're actively tracking, and we've been doing so for the last few years. So we've got antenna array that are strategically placed in the streams and hidden in these tributaries and main stem habitats. And when fish swim over these arrays, it ping, and it picks up that number. And then we know exactly where that fish was when we first captured it, and every time we observe that fish, we document their location. So we can track movement that way. Any fish that has a tag in it should legally be released. That was a new regulation implemented on January 1st of 2013, so we're still trying to get the word out to people as much as we can about that. It's really important.